When you're building assemblies, a lot of the times you're going to be adding in hardware into individual tapped holes, or you might have some type of a pattern hole in a part that you want to combine together with some hardware and bolt some things together. So to do that, you traditionally choose like a linear pattern, and you'd figure out what the measurement is between the holes. So in this case, I'd measure from this hole to that hole, figure out what the pattern spacing is, and then I would create a linear pattern here with this tool here, and pattern this across over these other holes. However, what happens if you get up here to these holes up here, right? Those aren't on a regular linear pattern or any kind of linear measurement. So they're just randomly placed holes. How do we add those fasteners? Now, of course, you could manually add each one of those fasteners in, drag them in, and then mate them to each one of those holes. But that's a lot of extra work. What I'd like to talk about today is what's called the pattern-driven component pattern. And it's right under the regular linear component pattern. Click on this one here. It's pretty straightforward to use. Click on the pattern or the component I'd like to pattern, which is just going to be that screw right there. And then the driving feature or component, right? So I'm going to choose any one of these holes here of the pattern that was on the part itself. And notice it automatically just adds that fastener to every single one of those tapped holes. Click on OK, and bam, we've got it just that quick. So it's a very quick and easy tool. It's great for assemblies. It's also great if you have a lot of hardware that you need to add to an assembly that is not on a regular linear scale, or if it's modifying, or sorry, if your part is modifying or modifying things in the part, like you're changing that pattern, this type of pattern will automatically update. Whereas if you use like a regular linear pattern and you type in a hard number, that would not update. So this is fully associative and fully dynamic, related back to the original part.